Good morning, dear students. We are going to continue the previous chapter, chapter 1, process of growing up. We have already read half, isn't it? So now, let's read ahead. Open your book, page number 9. What is meant by menstruation? So what is meant by menstruation? Look at the book. Menstruation is the cyclic process of uterine bleeding that occurs near the end of puberty in girls. So menstruation is the cyclic process of uterine bleeding that takes place near the end of puberty in girls. Okay? The following events characterize menstruations. First point, in girls during adolescence, the ovaries enlarge and produce eggs that begin to mature. So in girls during adolescence, the ovaries become big and produce eggs that begin to mature. Next, the egg or ovum begins to mature at puberty. One ovum matures and is released by one of the ovaries in a cycle of almost 28 to 30 days. This is called ovulation. So what is ovulation? One ovum matures and is released by one of the ovaries in a cycle of almost 28 to 30 days. And that is called ovulation. Please remember. At the same time, the inner lining of the uterus also undergoes cyclical changes. It becomes thick in preparation for implantation in case of the ova gets fertilized. Okay. So at the same time, the inner lining of the uterus also undergoes changes. It becomes thick in preparation for implantation in case the ova gets fertilized. Next, if fertilization does not occur, the unfertilized ova and the thickened inner lining of the uterus along with its blood vessels are shed off. This causes menstrual flow or bleeding in females and the process is called menstruation. So in case the fertilization does not take place, then infertilized ova and the thickened inner lining of the uterus along with its blood vessels are shed off. Okay? And that is, this causes menstrual flow in female and that is called, that process is called menstruation. Okay? Next, the onset of puberty in girls is marked by the first menstrual flow, also known as menarche. This is followed by the menstrual cycle of alternating phases of ovulation and menstruation in an average cycle of 28 to 30 days. Turn the page. The cycle begins for the first time around the age 12 or 13, although some girls may begin having periods as young as 8 or 9 years old, while others may start from as old as 15 or 16. Next point, menstruation normally begins about 2.5 years after girls begin developing breasts and growing pubic and underarm hair and continues until menopause occurs around the age of 50 when monthly menstrual cycle ends. So menstruation normally begins about 2.5 years after the girls begin to develop breasts and growing pubic and underarm hair. Okay, and it continues until menopause occur. That means around the age of 50. Okay, when monthly menstrual cycle ends. Now next, what is the cause for changes during adolescence? First point, the changes that occur during adolescence are initiated by hormones. In the girls, it is the hormone estrogen produced by the ovaries, and in boys, testosterone produced by the testes. So the changes that take place during adolescence are initiated by the hormones, and in girls, it is the hormone estrogen produced by the ovary, and in boys, testosterone produced by the testes. So during puberty, these are the hormones produced in girls and boys. In girls, which hormone is produced? Estrogen, that is produced by the ovaries, and in boys, testosterone is produced, that is produced by the testes. Okay. Next, at the onset of puberty, these hormones stimulate the growth and functions of various organs like bones, muscles, skin, breast, brain, and reproductive organs, and bring about the changes you have learned. So, this time what happens? The hormones, these hormones, which hormones? Estrogen and testosterone stimulate the growth and function of various organs like bones, muscles, skin, breast, brain, and the reproductive organs. Okay. Next, these hormones are under the control of the hormone secreted by the pituitary gland located in brain. So these hormones, estrogen and testosterone, are under control of the hormone released. Secreted means released by the pituitary gland located in the brain. The hormone from the pituitary gland stimulates the ovaries and testes to produce sperms and eggs. So, the hormone from the pituitary gland that stimulate the ovaries and the testes to produce sperms and eggs. Did you get it? Okay. Now next, flow chart showing hormonal control from pituitary to the other gland. Pituitary gland. It releases hormones in the bloodstream to reach the target site. Testes in males and ovaries in females. So the pituitary glands releases hormones in the bloodstream to reach the target site. Testes in males and ovaries in females. Okay. Next, target site. The hormones from the pituitary gland released in the bloodstream reach the target site and stimulates them. Stimulates them means here arouse them. It stimulates the testes in males to secrete testosterone and the ovaries in females to secrete estrogen. Next, changes during puberty. At the onset of puberty, testosterone in boys and estrogen in girls bring about changes and development of the reproductive organs and secondary sex characteristics. So, during puberty, the testosterone in boys and estrogen in girls bring about changes and development of the reproductive organs and secondary sex characteristics. Okay. Did you understand? Okay. Now next, what are the common problems faced during menstruation? So what are the common problems faced during menstruation? Let's see. Menstrual problems are divided into two categories: premenstrual and menstrual. Menstrual problems, premenstrual problems and postmenstrual problems. Already I have given here, I have written. So these are the common menstrual problem. Now let's see ahead. Next page, that is premenstrual symptoms. So what are the premenstrual symptoms? Premenstrual symptoms include both physical and emotional symptoms that many females get right before their periods. Okay, such as acne. Acne means pimples, then bloating is swelling, fatigue, tiredness, backache and headache, constipation or diarrhea, food craving, depression or feeling blue. Feeling blue is your sad feeling, okay, or depression. Then irritability, difficulty concentrating, difficulty handling stress. So these are the symptoms of premenstruation. Okay, there will be irritability, okay, pimples will be there, then swelling the body up, then headache, backache, all that will be there. Okay, that means that is the premenstrual symptoms. Now next, postmenstrual symptoms. So what are the postmenstrual symptoms? Let's see. Experiencing severe cramps during menstruation, that is not relieved by painkillers, or experiencing pelvic pain, that is unrelated to menstruation. So the symptom of postmenstrual is severe pain, that is not relieved by the painkiller or any other medicine. Okay, there will be severe pain, will be having severe pain. Then another point is that irregular menstrual cycle. Irregular menstrual cycle. So here we have just to see the symptoms of premenstrual, then postmenstrual. Okay. So please learn. Now next, what are some special problems of menstruation? So there are some special problems also. Okay, that takes place during menstruation. What are they? Amenorrhea, menorrhea and dysmenorrhea. Here I have drawn the chart. You see here, amenorrhea, menorrhea and dysmenorrhea. So these are the special menstrual problems. Okay. First thing already we have seen, this is the common menstrual problem. Here the special menstrual problem we are going to learn about. That is amenorrhea, menorrhea and dysmenorrhea. Look at the book. Amenorrhea, that means the absence of menstruation. This is the condition associated with girls who do not begin the menstrual cycle by the time they are 16 years old or 3 years after they have shown the first sign of puberty. So this is a condition associated with girls who do not begin the menstrual cycle by the time they are 16 years old or 3 years after they have shown the first sign of puberty. Okay. Next, menorrhagia. That means extremely heavy prolonged period. It is normal for a girl's period to be heavier on some days than others. But signs of menorrhagia, excessively heavy or long periods. So it is normal for a girl to have the heavy period, but menorrhagia is, that means excessively heavy. Okay, excessively heavy or long period, long time period. That means there is some problem. Okay. Girls with menorrhagia sometimes stay home from school or social function because they are worried they will not be able to control the bleeding in puberty. So, girls with menorrhagia sometimes stay at home. They do not go out. They don't want to go to the school. They don't want to go to public place or to any party or function because they know that they will not be able to control the bleeding in puberty. That is the problem they go through. Okay. If your daughter has heavy period or periods that last longer than 7 days, talk to the doctor. So if someone is having like this in your family, if your daughter or if someone is having like that period more than 7 days, then you have to talk to the doctor. Okay. Now next, what is dysmenorrhea? That is painful period. Painful menstruation that can interfere with a girl's ability to attend school, study or sleep. Having cramps for a day or two each month is common, but the symptoms do not permit normal activities. It is advisable to discuss with the doctor. So, painful period means painful menstruation that can interfere girls' ability to go for the school, to study or sleep. It disturbs. Okay. Having cramps, having pain for a day or 2 days, that is normal. Okay, in a month, 1 day or 2 days having pain is normal. But the symptoms do not permit normal activities. It is advisable to discuss with the doctor. If continuously that person is having pain, that means something is wrong. You have to talk to the doctor about it. Okay. So please learn. We'll stop the class here. We'll be continuing the same chapter again in the next class. Now whatever we have read and learned, please revise again and learn well. See you in next class. Thank you.